bother you both that you didn't have that moment? You look at all the transcendent stars, whether it's Oscar, Floyd, Cotto.
Yeah.
They had that big superstar, and you've been clamoring for Floyd for years. It bothered you as a UFC guy who basically talked his way in, brought his Irish fans, got it, and you were basically left out in the cold?
No, you know, because I know why it happened. You know, another thing, I was injured. I'm not even in the right shape to manifest that fight. So it just wasn't in the cards, man. You know, I do remember when I was the #1 contender for the WBA world title, and then when he acquired the world title from Marcos Maidana, he did the rematch with Maidana. Then only a few months later, he got elevated to super champ, and I got elevated to regular champ. And that's when I fully knew that there's no intentions at all for Floyd Mayweather to face Keith Thurman, because I was in the prime position as a mandatory for the media to talk to Floyd. What about that boy Keith Thurman? You're gonna fight that boy Keith Thurman. Once when he was elevated, even if you would have said I'm this, I'm that, he would say, but there's none. He don't need to do none. He didn't need to acknowledge me. You know, that was a power play, a power move. We know that Floyd was in a power position for many years throughout his career, and he played it well. You know, some people get into places of power and they don't use it. They fight everybody and they fall off the ladder pretty quick. You know, so what's the right thing to do? What's the wrong thing to do? You know, and I also said before that there's two ways to become a legend. One way is by beating a legend. The other way is by creating your own legacy. And apparently that's what I have to do at this stage. And luckily we have great champions. We have a lot of great fighters in the welterweight division that I can compete up against. As long as I stay undefeated in time, my legacy will reveal itself.